everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sherry Turquoise and today will be a June TBR to be read books for the month of June. I don't have all my books yet. Some of the books are in the mail, coming, or already are here, and I just got picked them up at the post office. So without further ado, I'm just gonna go jumping right into it. So on my e-reader, I am reading Howl's Moving Castle for a book club. That needs to be read sometime this month. And then for Pride Month, I am reading Lord Last Heartbeat by May Peterson. Howl's Moving Castle is a mid-teen novel. It is about a character named Sophie, and she gets under a spell or a curse, and the only way to break it is at Howl's Moving Castle, and that's where she goes. And as for the second book, May Peterson, Lord Last Heartbeat, is a romance novel where Ron, R-H-O-N, meets a sorcerer named Mio, and Ron takes Mio home and they start developing feelings. That is just a summary of what I understand from reading the Amazon thing. And I'm still trying to figure out how to use this thing. The next book, if it's not already here at the mail, is Twilight Book. Book 1 and 2. I'm hoping to get to both of them because there is a YouTube channel that is doing a read-along, so I'm hoping to follow her with that. I will leave a link down below with all the books for this month that I'm planning on reading. And I don't know if there is a link to this one though. Tell It Like It Is. I got this through a mail from someone that has watched this channel, and I'm willing to give this a go just to see what it's all about. I'm not really too sure what it's all about because it's very, very confusing. And just ignore my little kitty who is playing with something. Kim Harrison, The Good, the Bad, and the Undead. This is the second book of the Hollow series. The first book is called Dead Witch Walkin'. I have a book review on that. If that's not already up, I will leave a link down. I'll leave a link up in the cards, but if it's not up, there won't be a link to it. But I highly recommend reading the first one. I have already read this book. This will be my second time reading it because I like to do a book review on it. Plus, I have it on audiobook, so it'll help me go through it just a little bit quicker. And the back of it says, "It's a tough life for a witch, Rachel Morgan, sexy independent bounty hunter, prowling the darkest shadows of downtown Sinata for criminal creatures of the night. She can handle the leather-clad dance and even tangle with a cunning demon or two. But a serial killer who feeds on the experts in the most dangerous kind of black magic is definitely pressing the limits. Confronting an ancient, implacable evil is more than just child's play, and this time, Rachel will be lucky to escape with her very soul." That is very interesting. This is, like I said, this is my second time reading it. The reason why I'm rereading this is because I stopped reading the series and I have the whole series on me and I just gotten too busy, and now I would like to complete this series if I can. It's not a small series, it's like a 13-book, 14-book series. That is not counting the short stories. And if you do, that's like a 20-ish book series. My next one is a recommendation from a friend who recommended this for me to read last year, to read for 2020. I am accepting book requests or book recommendations to read for 2021 to read as well. just leave them down in the comments or message me on one of my accounts. And I will leave all that linked down below as well. This is called The Iron King, by Julie Kawa. The Iron King is a must-read. New York Times bestselling author Jenna Scholauter. Iron Ice, I love Dune from the start. The Iron Fae. So I've heard a lot of positive things even before it got recommended to me. This is apparently a really good series. And the back says, my name is Megan Chase. In less than 24 hours, I'll be 16. Countless stories, songs, and poems have been written about this wonderful age, when a girl finds true love and the stars shine for her and the handsome prince carries her off into the sunset. I don't think it will be that way for me. And the other part says, Megan Chase has a secret destiny, one she should never have imagined. Something has always felt slightly off in Megan's life, ever since her father disappeared before her eyes when she was 6. She has never quite been in at school or at home. When a dark stranger begins watching her from afar and her prankster best friend becomes strangely protective of her, Megan senses that everything she's known is about to change. But she could never have guessed the truth, that she is the daughter of a mythical fairy king and is a pawn in a deadly war. Now Megan will learn just how far she will go to save someone she cares about, to stop a mysterious evil no fairy creature dare face, and to find love with a young prince who might rather see her dead than let her touch his icy heart. So this is a young adult book, for sure. This book was actually quite popular when I was in high school, and people seem to have liked it. I have somehow, and I don't even know how I done it, managed to miss all of these spoilers and how this series ends. I don't really read young adults anymore because I have found that the ending is really predictable and it's a one-way street prediction. So I am open-minded to young adult books. I just don't really read them anymore because they're just too easy to predict the ending. Specifically ones with the main focus in a romance section, which seems to be this. But you never know. I might like it and I will definitely keep an open mind about it. And if there is any young adult books you guys recommend, it could be even your book for adult, young adult, mid-teens, any type of book, any type of genre, then you guys are more than free to recommend it because I am fairly open-minded. I do own some romance books, and there's actually been 1 or 2 romance books that I actually really liked. So yeah, I'm gonna read this month, or try to. And the next one is another book club, How to Write a Damn Good Thriller, a step-by-step guide for novelists and screenwriters by James and Frey. This is a book club as well. I will leave a link down to her channel once I find it down below so that you guys can watch it. And she has a live stream happening this month, I think. Don't quote me on this one. I think it's on June 20th, which isn't bad because that gives me 18 days to read it, which isn't bad. This is a non-fiction book. As you can tell, it is a learning one. And I am looking forward to reading this and jotting down information. I'm not planning on writing a thriller quite yet, but a thriller idea is in the works for a basic outline for possibly NaNoWriMo, so it will be best for me just to start reading that sooner rather than later. And the final book, if I did not mention the Twilights, yeah, I'm going to be reading book 1 and 2 this month. If not for sure, book 2, or finishing book 2 next month, and I will be possibly reading Truth Witch. This book has been on my TBR for quite a while. I also found out there is another author that wants to read it as well, so I am going to message her to see if she's willing to do a collab kind of thing and see how that works. Anyways, the back says, on a continent ruled by 3 empires, some are born with a witchery, a magical skill that sets them apart from others. In the Witchlands, there are almost as many types of magic as there are ways to get in trouble, as 2 desperate young women know all too well. Saphya is a truth witch, able to discern truth from lie. It's a powerful magic that many would kill to have on their side, especially among the nobility to which Saphya was born. So Saphya must keep her gift hidden, lest she be used as a pawn in the struggle between empires. Isolute, a thread witch, can see the invisible ties that bind and entangle the lives around her, but she cannot see the bonds that touch her own heart. Her unlikely friendship with Saphya has taken her from life as an outcast to one of reckless adventure, where she is a cool, very balanced to Saphya's hard-headed impulsiveness. Saphya and Isolde. I know I am pronouncing their names wrong. I have probably pronounced their names about 3 different ways already. Just want to be free to live their own lives, but war is coming to the Witchlands. With the help of the cunning Prince Merrick, a wind witch and ship's captain, and the hindrance of a blood witch bent on revenge, the friends must fight empires, princes, and mercenaries alike who will stop at nothing to get their hands on a truth witch. That sounds intense, despite my horrible pronunciation in some areas. So I am looking forward to that. And I believe I mentioned the books I am reading on my e-reader. Howl's Moving Castle and The Last Lord's Heartbeat, I believe, is the title for the Pride month. I realized I did not have a book for Pride month, so I quickly downloaded one. Hopefully it's good. And that is everything. And that's all the books I will be reading for the month of June, or trying to read for the month of June. Oh wait, no, I lied. I will for sure begin this one done. And I would like to get 2 beta books done. Like, I am reading for other authors for a beta reader. I am hoping to have 2 of them done, but I don't know for sure one. And then I have an arc, but the due date I think is set for November. But if I can read all those books plus the ones I have on my goal this month, I will be ecstatic. Anyways, that is all for my June TBR. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel and click the like button and leave a comment down below. Let me know what books you recommend for me to read in year 2021. It can even be your own book or even someone else's book. Let me know down in the comments, or you can message me message me on Tumblr, Instagram, or Twitter. All the links are down below, and you can even follow me on those accounts, plus Pinterest. And that is it. Thank you for watching, and I will leave a link down below for all the books and channels that I have mentioned or brought up. And remember, stay true to yourself and stay unique. Bye.